Hi, everybody. It's time to Star Trek and Chill. We Star Trek and Chill, and we do it live. There's only one way to do it. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, Star Trek, obviously. There's big, amazing, cool seventh rule news. By the way, this is
insanely cool.
A cool graphic made by our friend, Mr. J.J. Lendl. Melissa Longo is wearing a hat that was sent to her and me and Sirach by our good friend, Dr. Muhammad Noor. It's a Deep Space Niners hat with seventh rule on the back.
Oh my gosh.
And everybody's like, oh my God, where can I buy that?
Love it.
You can't.
Custom.
Just email me. This one doesn't fit. I'm just kidding. It's great.
Yeah.
It's adjustable.
I know, that's the joke. This one, $50 you say. Yeah, it doesn't fit me anyway. 3-time Emmy nominee, 1-time so far Emmy winner, meteorologist Katie is here as well.
Everyone. How's it going?
So yeah, lots of fun Star Trek news to talk about, but we're just gonna be chilling. You know, I've been talking about this since last week. I need everybody's help to decide what kind of He-Man shirt to wear. I opened it up last week. It looks like such nostalgic goodness that I really want to get a He-Man shirt and treat myself to a present. Every time at the end of the year, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't bought myself anything all year. I should buy myself something other than food.
Aww.
You know?
Yeah.
Right? So we'll talk about that. There's a lot of stuff. Also, we want to do a lot of polls. I know, weird, right?
Yay.
Everybody,
Crazy.
Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel is on her way. She's having technical difficulties. Shar Schmidt is also on her way. Shar Schmidt. She's finishing up her Zocalo podcast, which is her really cool Babylon 5 podcast. So she'll be hopping in shortly. Whew, it's a party. Melissa?
Yeah. Hi.
What are you drinking today? And what are you thinking today? And everybody at home, let us know, what are you drinking? And what are you thinking?
Well, I'm drinking water. H2O.
But in a classy cup.
Yes, it's the Lambda Quadrant.
Yes.
Tell us about the Lambda Quadrant.
Well, they are a nonprofit group that supports different LGBTQ plus IA plus folks around the globe. They're awesome people. So, yeah.
Yes, they are. Also, here's a fun little juicy tidbit for everybody to know as I do a Twitter tweet. Somebody from the Lambda Quadrant will actually be a part of some Seventh Rule episodes in February of 2023. So stay tuned for that. It's Randy Frank, by the way. I'll just say that. I mean, what? Nobody's going to tune in 3 months to be like, so are you going to tell us? I'll just tell you. Randy Frank, the head of Lambda Quadrant, will be joining us on the Seventh Rule during our free-for-alls for the month of February. So that'll be really awesome. Oh,
Awesome.
You guys, the adults are back in the room. Hang on. Shar.
No.
Hi, Shar.
Hey, I'm not an adult. I'm 12
Gotta clean it
mentally.
up.
And stay that way. It's the best way to be.
Stunted forever.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
do you know, Katie? You've been an adult for like a year and a half.
I swear I will never, ever be more than maybe 24 years old in my mind. Maybe pushing it.
Same.
The
And
way
that's
to
like
be.
not for another 10 years for me.
More fun.
Way more fun.
So
hi.
Char's joining
Hi.
us. Anne-Marie just showed up. She's been here the longest, but she's been having tech problems. What's up, Anne-Marie?
Hi, and also my baby brother Michael's watching. So hi, Michael and Becca.
Hi, baby brother.
Yeah, my babyist of the baby brothers.
Uh,
Aww.
everybody at home, please be very nice to Anne Marie today for 2 reasons. Apparently her baby brother is watching, but also because
Make
she
me
just
look
had a
good.
very stressful evening right now trying to figure out how to get her new computer to hook up to Zoom. And when,
Oh
you know,
no.
Because my
when
brothers
we're
don't live
having
here and help me.
right, when we're having tech problems, we turn into monsters. I know I
Yes.
do. When I have bad
stressful.
Wi-Fi or when my computer's not working, my emotions don't work. I turn into a monster. So everybody be nice, Anne Marie. Thanks for playing
Well,
with
also,
us.
I'm like, I knew I needed to do a Zoom test, but I didn't want to bother you about it because there's this huge Indiegogo that you're running going on right now. So,
Really?
yeah, I think I heard about it maybe through the 7th rule.
I'm just stalling so I could pull it up real quick
Yeah.
because I had it on the other one
Whoops,
by accident.
That didn't work.
Everybody at home, Anne Marie's talking about this awesome Indiegogo campaign because the big news of the
Yay!
day and of the week is that Denise Crosby, Tasha Yar herself, you Jewel, is
Jewel.
joining the 7th rule as the 7th rule ventures into the unknown. And by unknown, everybody knows it, the next generation. So that's going to be a great time. Let's watch the video. Just kidding. It's not. That's like hella
Oh my
long.
gosh.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
4
That's so
minutes.
cool though.
No, I saw
Yay.
that and I totally freaked out because the one time I met her was in Chicago at a Comic-Con and she was slightly tipsy and it was
Nice.
the most fun interaction. So I'm like, this is gonna be great. And it doesn't help I was in one of those inflatable dinosaur costumes, but we all around had a great time.
Those were
That's
popular
fun.
at Halloween this year, I hear.
Oh my God, I saw
Very.
so many
Really?
little kids walking down the street riding dinosaurs. It was so cute.
They're so much fun.
Okay, so we got a lot to talk about. Maybe we will watch that video because I can't get enough
Can't
of it,
we?
except for
But I thought we can't because it's already posted on YouTube.
maybe it'll send like a copyright thing to the owner of the 7th Rule channel, but I have a feeling they'll be cool about it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can
So-
try.
You guys, boy, we've already covered so many things. Shar and Anne Marie, we were talking about Lambda Quadrant because Melissa was showing her radical Lambda Quadrant beverage vessel.
They're so nice.
Ooh,
Love it.
pretty.
Love it.
And then we were going to move on to Katie. What are you drinking and what are you thinking?
Well, I have some water, but my main
Mm.
thing is whatever the heck this is.
Yes.
I found it at Minnesota's largest candy store. It has a marble, which before the show, I could not for the life of me get it out. It was like
What?
stuck in the thing. So I grabbed a stapler, I was grabbing a pen, and finally it went in. But
And the
I can't
commentary
even-
was entertaining.
You guys should have
it was
heard
incredible.
while I was handling the back end tech of this stuff, all I could hear was Melissa and Katie they were talking about sucking and slurping
Suck
and
on it.
marbles
Use your
and-
tongue.
and getting sticky and just
It exploded everywhere. There's no other way to say
Oh
it.
man.
Explosions.
Literally, I
Guys,
found
my
a way to
little
pop
brother's
it.
watching.
Well,
So that was the grand finale.
cheers. No, I can't even taste it.
Cheers.
It's so carbonated.
It looks like one of those bingo dabbers.
what does it taste
Yeah.
like? Blueberry?
It tastes like carbonation, but I think it's mostly everywhere in my room now. I think it's like cotton candy. See, it keeps exploding. It just
Boy, is that its thing? What it's known to do?
I have no idea. I think it just gets excited that someone's actually drinking it.
Oh, probably.
You know,
Very excited.
Oh, that's funny.
this is awful. No one get this.
I just had to excuse myself from that conversation.
Oh my gosh.
Bad advertising.
Or would it be recuse myself? I don't know a lot of big words,
Are you in?
I think
the
it's that
mood?
one.
Already
even though it's only
judging
dual
myself.
syllabic
Recuse.
anyway.
So I'm sticky and stained
Oh, you
blue.
will
It's
be.
like Derulio's in the room.
Derulio,
Any-
very good
Oh
knowledge.
my gosh, good reference. Good Orville reference.
Everybody at home, let us know, how much do you love the Orville?
And sorry, there was a really quick comment asking who designed that amazing Tasha Yar logo for the 7th rule. That would be our guy, Goldie Scott. Looks
Yeah.
Gold
amazing.
do
nice.
Scott Jensen,
It
everybody.
also really captures the 80s, which it's just all around perfect.
It's beautiful. Well done.
Well, okay, let's we're very distractful.
I'm just gonna say, spoiler alert, I'm drinking watermelon White Claw.
Okay, so
Of course.
this is a JJ Lendl creation from way back in the day, where the Defiant was
Cool.
our fourth person.
Yeah.
Aw.
This is also a JJ Lendl. Here's the thing right here. Goldu Scott Jensen. He made a couple versions of this. One is this yellow part all around it is black, like a starry night, with little stars. That's a really cool one. So we've got that as well. But this is just beautiful work. Thank you to Scott Jensen for doing that. Really appreciate him. We'll talk more about all that stuff
pictures
later. Oh yeah,
black
you're right.
one's there.
You are correct. I should know these kinds of things. Okay. So, well, let's do that a little later, shall we?
All right.
Because we don't even know what Char's drinking yet.
Oh. Well, I poured myself a cider in my, can't see it, my B5 cup because I was
Oh,
just
nice.
finishing a
Oh,
discussion
nice.
on the Mission Log Patreon. We were discussing the season 1 episode Soul Hunter. It was a fantastic discussion. We've got a group going there. We discuss B5 every week and it's been a lot of fun.
Ooh, Val too.
Val too.
Can you tell us a little bit more about, we mentioned it when you weren't here yet. We were just saying that Char's not here yet because she's doing her radical show, but I called it the Zocalo. Is it no longer the Zocalo?
We do call it the Zocalo. So
Okay.
if you're a member of the Mission Log Patreon Discord, there's a voice channel. It's called the Zocalo and you can access it there. We do a chat on one episode every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, awesome.
Perfect.
So, and we
timing.
just got started, so you can get in the game early.
What luck.
Cool.
Mhm.
Thank goodness it's at 4:00. That is some solid timing.
It is because then I can get done with that and then come right here.
Mhm.
Woo.
And Babylon
You are
5 puts you in
firmly
a
in
good
your
mood.
chair.
It does. It does. I
Mhm.
love Babylon 5.
Speaking of things we love, Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel, what are you drinking? Is it a watermelon
It
White
is
Claw?
a watermelon White Claw. And also hello to John Lutton in the chat, who is one of the directors for To Proudly Go, which is
Oh,
sort of
cool.
like the New York
Hi,
City
cool.
sister organization for Lambda Quadrant, and it's a 501c3, and they do amazing fundraising work.
We just
Nice.
did a retweet a little bit ago of a tweet by our good buddies over at To Proudly Go. Can you tell us what that tweet was?
Oh, nice. So basically every Saturday there's a
You're
viewing
so
party. And them and us, because I'm on the board too. But yeah, every Saturday at Barracuda Bar in New York from 6 to 9, there's a viewing party for whatever new Star Trek episode and musical numbers and 2-for-1 drinks and trivia. And if you're good at Star Trek trivia basically you drink for free all night. Or you buy one
Nice.
drink and you like parlay that into like a free drink. Maybe you give that drink to somebody else. They get you a free drink. But
Nice.
it's very fun. The musical numbers are just amazing and yeah, lots of fun people.
That's so cool. I wish I could go, but I'm on the wrong coast.
And I mean, like the artwork for that flyer is just amazing. And Heather Wood, who's our Janeway, bought the coffee cup from the Voyager documentary fundraiser and is incorporating it into her musical numbers, which is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good use
super
of merch.
fun. Yeah, very fun. Oh, and I heard that some of the trivia for tomorrow's party may have Bonnie Gordon and Melissa Longo as the possible options because it's 7th rule related.
What?
Yeah, so if you're
Oh.
getting ready, like that's a hint for whatever the answer is going to be.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Very cool.
Oh. One day maybe
Ryan, are you
Ryan will
muted?
put us an answer choice.
Oops. Today I'm drinking a sarsaparilla. It's spelled sarsaparilla, but we call it sarsaparilla because I'm thinking of our good buddy, Mr. Aaron Eisenberg today, and I wanted to honor him with a delicious beverage.
Hmm.
Wonderful.
Mm. And I loved how he always embraced the root beer thing. You know, there's
Yeah.
some actors out there that are like, stop always talking about root beer. Yeah, that was 20 years ago or whatever, but he was always like, yeah, bring it on. Bring it on.
And
He's great
sarsaparillas
about it.
good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
I have a slight Star Trek related note if I could squeeze it in real quick.
Yes.
Is it
Because
an
you
F
all
sharp?
know what no, B flat. No, because we all know Star Trek Enterprise, Broken Bow was the first episode.
Yep.
Well, Broken Bow, Oklahoma actually just took a direct hit from a very large damaging tornado. So keep them in your thoughts. A couple of Star Trek fans have traveled there before, I know, and it's a confirmed tornado and a very dangerous night in Oklahoma. So if you're a viewer out
Yikes.
there and you're in Arkansas,
Klingons.
towards you next. So please be
Watch
careful.
out for tornadoes and Klingons.
Those damn
Yeah.
Klingons.
Because all my friends know that I'm a Star Trek nerd, so I'm just kidding. Broken Bow, you talked about this. So
Actually, yesterday we saw that Palm Springs was going to get a hurricane. Hurricane Peter Karuba.
good one.
Yeah.
He's on his way to go party like a savage.
But who were
Yeah.
Palm Springs?
So everybody in the live chat, hello. Wow, we've got so many great people. We've got Matt Boardman. Chuck A is drinking iced coffee from smoggy Los Angeles.
Send some to me because iced coffee now in Manhattan is up to $6 for like literally a cup of iced coffee.
ooh.
No bells or whistles. It's crazy
That's-
over here.
That,
Just
What is
make
that
it at
can't-
Coffee
home.
bubble.
That can't be a real thing. That can't
It's
be.
crazy. Apparently, like the suppliers are charging like even the restaurants and like I just go to get it at diners. I'm a big diner coffee person.
Were there like,
But, like,
syrupy
apparently
squirts of flavoring and
The
stuff?
supply chain, they are charging like everyone who sells stuff like 40% higher rates for like
Jeez.
supplies. It's
Everything
craziness.
is-
I'm like,
It's so
Jeez.
expensive.
This is madness.
So how did you feel when you decided not to purchase the coffee for $6 then, which I'm sure you did?
So I said, this is Amber, you better enjoy it. This is the last one for a while. This is just, I mean, I wasn't gonna be like, okay, dump it back out. I mean, I didn't want to waste it, but that's
Okay.
craziness.
Can
So-
I throw out?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just going to
Peter
go after the
C.
live chat. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
What about Peter C?
Said Nog was named best ensign today on Trek Culture.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes,
Poor
right.
Harry Kim.
Sorry, Harry.
Well deserved.
The forever ensign doesn't even get that promotion.
Yeah, Nog was an ensign for like 2 weeks and he beat out the poor guy that's an ensign for 40 years.
Poor Harry.
Poor guy. That's rude and also funny.
That's the way Nog rolls.
Yeah, like this. What was that episode called?
What?
The one where they all do like kind of the heist with Vic.
Oh, bada bing,
Oh.
bada
Bada
boom.
bing, bada bang.
Yeah.
That's the
Bada
one.
bang, bada boom.
Okay,
Bada bing.
so
Bobbity
Bob
boopy.
D in the live chat says, drinking a beer, thinking November 4th is late to be picking up fresh tomatoes in a t-shirt in Canada like I did today. Yeah, but
Wow.
fresh
Wow.
tomatoes are good.
Oh, that's
I'll say.
actually tomorrow in a few hours. The Crown comes out.
Oh,
I
yes.
remember.
Ooh.
Dental work?
Yeah,
Yeah, dental work.
right back at the head. He's here
Jim-
too.
Jim Westbrook says, cherry cola soda stream here, yum.
Mm.
One
Soda
Trek fan says,
stream.
drinking sparkly water as per usual, thinking about work, planning professional development for teachers. Oh, cool. At least for the next hour. Linda Anderegg says, yay. Patrick says, Patrick, are you going to tell us that's a dumb question or stupid question?
Stupid.
Yeah, stupid question.
Good one though.
Mount Chill Soda from Cub Foods and thinking of how awesome it is that Prodigy is finally going to give us JC. Well, I heard it was going to be C7.
Yes.
We'll see.
Ryan, you
Good
little
one.
troll.
Yeah.
Oh, so troll. There's nothing that gives me greater
Stop
pleasure
trolling
than
the JCers. They've
Yeah.
been waiting for
we
this.
just want peace.
the JC people. They don't care. They're not rabid or anything.
Yeah, they don't care at all.
No, not at all.
Like,
They're not
because
concerned
Shark,
about it.
you know Patrick Carlin because he interacts
Oh,
with
yeah.
Tristan all the time on social. He has been the main provider of my JC content lately, and it's just hyping this up more and more. Like It's a
It's
violent
true.
cult of JC.
Yeah, he can give you the digest. He retweets all the really good ones. So if you're on Twitter, follow that account. And if you're not on Twitter
Mhm.
anymore, I understand. It's kind of a
What's the
show.
account again?
Oh, Patrick Carlin.
Patrick
Super
Carlin,
nice
okay.
guy. Lives in Minnesota. So we
Yeah,
accidentally
Minnesota.
met at a Comic-Con. And it was because of you guys and To the Journey.
Aw.
I remember it
Yeah.
was the coolest thing ever. So we made
I
friends.
love that story so
Aw.
much. It's so cute. I love that you guys did that.
Star Trek brings people together, man. I love it.
It does. Yeah.
So I thought I had pictures of some good JC tweets, but I can't find them because I went to the grocery store and there are all these new lines of Christmas cookies out. And so it got
Yum.
buried in all my pictures of Christmas cookies.
Oh my God, you guys.
I'm kind of hungry now.
Everybody in the live chat, tell us, what is your favorite kind of Christmas cookie?
So, I mean, I'm going to go first.
Oh,
My
this is going to make me
guessing-
so hungry.
So like, you
I
know,
know.
taste cookies that taste like they're a little bit burned. They're really
Taint?
crispy. Taste. They have like two
Taste?
new kinds for holidays that just came out like a couple of days ago. And their pumpkin spice ones were so good. They sold out in like a day in the beginning of October and we never even got more. So that's why I have all these like screenshots of where they're located. So I can decide if I want to get in the Tate's Christmas cookie game or just sit it
Mhm.
out and like save some calories.
Nice.
So we're behind on these live chat
I'm
things because they're
sorry.
still talking about inflatable dinosaurs. So that's how I know that I've missed a lot. So Becca is here. Travis Taylor, hello.
Becca's
Dave Gregory,
Michael's girlfriend.
Scott Jensen the third. Oh, cool. Scott Jensen the 13th. Gold do Scott. Carrie Schwent. Hello, 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 hello. There was 5 wavy
So
things.
many
she
random fandoms.
Jim Westbrook,
Yeah.
our good buddy Jake, back of the head. That's John Orchiola of Screen Rant says Jake Sisko was 9 years old when Tasha Yar died, but now they're 7th
Oh.
rule co-hosts. What a team.
Aww.
Aww.
DQ is here.
So cute.
DQ, that is my live from Tokyo. Hello. Who else? John Patrick Green, of course. JR Poole, Becca.
Where's
Hello.
Becca?
May Barello, so good to see you.
Oh,
Martin Edwards.
major shout out to one Trek fan who's Lisa, who does her house like in the most massive like Halloween display of all time.
No
You can
way.
see it
We gotta
on
see
one Trek
pictures.
fan on Instagram, and it's like their videos.
Instagram.
It's just the
Ugh.
most amazing thing ever. So thank you for the entertainment, Lisa, even if I'm not there in person. So cool.
Nice.
Tim Baum says beer cookies.
I've never had
Nice.
beer
You would.
cookies. What's that like?
Yeah. I feel like it'd be nice and airy because of the carbonation.
Hmm.
Like
Maybe.
adding club soda to your recipe.
Oh
That's a
yeah, I'm
thought.
looking at wow, great decorations,
Aren't
Lisa.
it amazing? Lisa's so
Mhm.
cool.
All right.
What is everybody's thoughts on gingerbread? The most, maybe the more controversial
Oh my God,
Christmas
what?
choice.
Man, I
That's-
can never even build a
that's
gingerbread
the
house because I eat it all first.
Only kind of Christmas cookies. No, it's not.
Ooh.
Thank
but
you,
It's
Melissa.
the
Thank you.
best.
The
Do you guys like the
best.
ginger snaps, or do you like kind of
Whatever.
like the soft ones, or do you
Chewy.
like the ones with the white frosting on the top?
Oh,
Yeah, chewy,
I like the bendy
white
ones.
frosting.
Chewy.
I like the bendy ones. I like them chewy. Not too hard. I don't want them to be like a cracker. Although you can't make them
Yes.
that way.
I love
Chips
them.
Ahoy cookies.
Throwing
Those are
no shade
crackers.
whatsoever.
You can't tell me. Yeah. You can't tell me otherwise. Those are just crackers.
That's
with
why you've got to
Chips
make
Ahoy
gingerbread at
cookies.
home because all the
Or are
store-bought
those
gingerbread is
cookies?
way too hard. And
Well,
you know what, you guys? I
no.
might do that this year. I haven't done it in a long time.
Oh yeah, pull an EV England.
Yes,
Make it yourself.
we're not going to stop you. No way.
And you're,
Bob
and you're
D
close
says,
enough to share.
"Yep,"
Hey,
with 2 of us.
Mhm.
there we go.
Bob D
right? If you
says,
come to my house, you can have them.
Okay.
Bob D says root
Nice.
beer cookies. Easy. I'll send a recipe if you want. I would eat the
Sure.
shit out of
I'm
that.
so interested.
yeah.
Yes,
I bet they're
please.
kind of like molasses.
Yum.
I
Yeah.
do like molasses cookies
Yeah.
too. Those
Yeah.
are pretty
Never had that.
fantastic.
Oh, they're
Travis
good.
Taylor. I feel guilty eating gingerbread because they are either a man or his house. Or his family. It's hilarious.
John Lutton says, I never met a Christmas cookie I didn't
Oh my
like.
God. So here's one of the most amazing facts about John Lutton, in addition to how amazing he is at like Star Trek trivia and how amazing he is at finances and like making sure our books are in order for To Proudly Go, is that he is like the supreme ruler of vintage Christmas decorations.
Scary.
Like goes to estate sales, like constantly looking for vintage Trek, but also more importantly, like vintage Christmas decorations. So his posts are just mind-blowing too. The stuff you see, amazing.
Oh, Linda in the chat just brought up one of my other favorite cookies, which are, she calls them the peanut blossoms. They're like the little peanut butter cookies with the Hershey's Kiss in the middle.
Oh, those are pretty good.
Yeah, those are
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's choice.
Yeah. And those should be chewy too.
Yes,
In
yes,
my opinion.
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hookah Hair says
should be
cranberry orange scones.
Ooh.
Huh.
Yes. Good choice.
My dad makes those.
Ooh.
Those are delicious.
Huh.
Ship them to me. I love scones. Homemade
Yeah, he
scones.
just started making scones like a year or two out of nowhere. I guess
That's
when you
so
get retired, you
cute.
start, just making stuff. He's never been like my entire life, he was never able to cook or bake or anything. But now he's like, I'm gonna make scones, damn it. So and I think that's what he made.
He's got
was
time
actually cranberry orange scones.
Amazing.
Funny.
now. Cranberry orange muffins, also delicious.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Now, is it like orange zest where you like get
Yeah.
the peel? Okay.
yeah.
Ooh.
No, you just
Yeah,
shove
or
the
even a little
whole
bit of
peel
extract.
in it.
Yeah.
Orange extract works too.
Makes it chewy.
Yeah. Both is even better.
Wait,
And
Becca,
real
what are
dried cranberries.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
a tingling?
especially if the zest is candied or the rind is candied inside it. It's really delicious.
You got a lot of ooze from that one.
Now you're talking.
Anne Marie, what was it that you were saying
What is
about
a
Becca?
tingling? People are talking about tinglings. I'm like, what is a tingling?
Tingling.
I think
I
I
mean,
should
I eat
recuse
hot
myself
dogs,
again.
but I haven't had
Tag-along?
tinglings.
Oh,
A tag along. Yeah,
Maybe
that's like a
it's an
Girl Scout cookie.
autocorrected tag-along?
Yeah.
right.
Is that how
don't know.
autocorrect says tag-along? Or is it a
Maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
a hobnob girl, but
So
I really want cookies.
yeah, we've earned it. We should all get cookies. We should
Yes.
next week when we come back, we should all have mouths full of cookies.
Yeah.
Like we have a potluck, but we're not actually sharing with each other. We're just showing off what we
Yeah,
made.
yeah.
I love this idea. Let's
Competition.
do it. I want to make cookies.
Oh,
it's
I've these
those
called yummy
cookies.
bars. They'll blow you away.
oh man, chow mein.
You live in the
pies
Midwest.
are
You know how to do
amazing.
bars.
Oh yeah, we bars all the way.
That's
They're
right.
like cookies, but thicker.
That's right. That's right.
Bars?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yummy
that's a very
bars.
big Midwestern thing.
Like fig bar kind of stuff?
Mm.
Like you
No,
cook
like
them in a baking dish,
pan.
and they're like brownies
Yeah.
almost.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Right, but
I
like
I
more
cookie-like.
brownies.
You can vary it like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, you can add whatever kind of mix you want, like cake mixes.
Yeah.
So you can do brownie mixes, different chips. Like
Cement mix.
Lemon bars.
Yeah.
for a person you don't like, cement works.
JR Poole says, ever had Jamaican ginger beer soda? It's a spicy drink. I know I have.
Ooh.
At my place, a couple times we had ginger beer tasting parties with our good
Oh,
buddy
yeah.
Andre Kottman. And that was one of them. Those Jamaican
Oh.
guys, they like to make it zippy.
Nice.
Oh,
Need to
Mhm.
try that.
It's really good.
all right.
Anyway, Kathy D says lemon bars. That's true. I know what those are.
yum.
Yes.
So, you guys, has
Huh.
everybody seen Prodigy? I've been really pleased with
Yes!
Star Trek Prodigy.
So excited.
Yesterday on the Seventh Rule, we had the co-showrunners, Kevin and Dan Hageman on the show, as well as our good buddy
wow.
Bonnie Gordon, who does the voice of the ship's computer, of course. And I
Yes.
just feel
Amazing.
like Prodigy's like the little engine that could, in a way. And I don't mean that in a rude
Mhm.
way. I mean, like, it was like a kid's cartoon. It was like a thing, I think all of us just didn't expect much out of it. We just kind of thought it was just going to be the other show. and it's so good. And I'm personally, I'm like rooting for it so much because I love the show and I love the people behind the show. And I'm just like, come on, Prodigy, you go get them. I don't know what it is, but I
It's
love
so
You
good.
can do it, friend.
it.
It's so good. It is such solid Star Trek, and it's a great way to introduce anybody, children or adults, to Star Trek. This is a show that anybody can watch, and it's such a great story. The animation is, of course, on point. It's just so solidly built. They did such a good job, and thank goodness, because we had to wait a while to get the second half, but it's paying off now. It's so worth it.
Yeah. This last episode really had me biting my nails. It was so good.
Like, how are they getting out of this one?
On the edge of my seat, and I was like, come on, Zero, fight it. Fight it.
Do it.
Zero is so good. I love how also the Borg aesthetic works on two different levels, where if you don't know who the Borg are, the visuals are going to tell you how menacing they are. But if you know, you're even more terrified for them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looked awesome too.
Good.
The animation of the Borg was awesome.
Really good.
It felt very natural to see it animated and in real life. Like, they did a very good job melding the two across platforms.
Totally.
It's also so fun seeing like Aaron Welke continuing to respond to people's tweets about it, like through the early morning hours of Friday.
He is such a jewel.
He's just like a robot. Jewel. Yeah.
He loves what he does. You can tell. And I love that for him.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Waltke is like a superstar, like online. Anytime people have questions, even if they're kind of trolly questions, he answers them straight up in universe, and sometimes, in real life. And he's so friendly about it and so on point. It's like we could do a show just off of Aaron Waltke responses, right?
Like, people
you really could
troll, and then his responses are just like, bam, he just dropped so much knowledge on them. There's like no way to even respond. It's so good. Love that guy.
Yeah, and the Hagemans, you can tell they know inside and out everything.
Well, what they said, and this got to be the highest compliment to somebody like Aaron Waltke, is not just us saying he seems to know his stuff, but the Hagemans yesterday, when they were talking about, how when they come up with an idea, and they want to make sure, can we do this? How can we do this? They said they turned to Aaron Waltke and the Benson sisters. They're like, those are the huge Star Trek experts. So that's very high praise, I think, if in a room full of Star Trek experts, you're one of the ones where they're like, yeah, but this is
yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh wait, Aaron's not in our live chat. Well, we don't have to.
Probably home.
Aaron in the chat said this episode makes the Borg feel fresh again. I totally agree. At first when I heard the premise, like, oh, they're gonna do the Borg, I get it, Delta Quadrant, but this makes them really menacing again. So good.
Are we getting a little bit of Borg fatigue? It sounds like.
No, that was the complaint from before.
It had been Borg fatigue.
This is refreshing.
How many series? Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Picard, Prodigy.
Enterprise had a Borg episode.
Yeah. They had a Borg episode. It was like Frozen in Antarctica or something.
So that's 6.
With John Billingsley's wife.
It's a lot of Borg. Yeah.
Well, that was like the big trendy complaint, like back in the day, like, oh, Voyager's like making them less menacing. They ruined the Borg. Like, whatever you think of that, I do think it led to like really amazing stories. And 7 of 9 episodes are just amazing. But I don't know, when they were like panning out, I feel like it's been a while and they felt very scary again. And like when they were panning out and you see like drones in all the alcoves and it's so dark, you just hear menacing music. I was like, this is like chills, like when we first met the Borg, like in TNG.
Yeah. I felt like it was scarier in Prodigy than Picard.
Totally.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Way more on my, and not overly scary where kids would be too scared to watch it, but these feel like a menacing entity. So and far more than it did for me in Picard. So
I love Aaron Wolke's, like, everybody was like, how does that fit in universe? And he was like, well, Janeway introduced the neurolytic virus, like the neurolytic like thing that killed, rendered the nanoprobes useless. And then maybe this Borg tried to assimilate like the Romulans, because someone was like, it looks like the ship from Picard. It's like maybe like the Romulans tried to assimilate them, and that's how like that cube was introduced into Picard. It's like there's some high level thinking of this stuff going on. I just wish we could get like a secret camera in these showrunner meetings that happen.
If only.
So cool.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
how about this?
like
So
in What
fun.
We Left Behind, where
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
want this on camera so bad.
Yeah.
Right. They can
Show.
after the fact.
What
Mhm.
show do you guys think portrayed the Borg the best? Or which show did you enjoy the Borg in the most?
Don't make me say
That's
TNG.
tough.
I think it's TNG.
Well,
It
only
has
because
to
I'm
be
telling
so
you-
too.
But I thought I love
of
them in
Best of Both
Voyager. I
Worlds?
love those episodes.
best of both worlds.
And the
Yeah,
Borg
that's
stayed
true. That was
TNG.
such
You
a.
can't top it.
I remember watching my dad react in that moment when it says "to be continued" on the screen. He was actually throwing things at the TV, and I
love
had
that.
never seen a reaction out of him like that before. So
For a show that's
it-
all about like pacifism and stuff like that, the amount of violent reactions that episode had from the fan
so many
base.
things were broken over that summer.
Travis Taylor points out Star Trek First Contact. Actually, I hadn't even thought of that. I would agree. That
I
was
would
my
agree with that,
favorite
too.
Borg
Oh, yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Pretty good, yeah. That was
I really liked them
terrifying.
at that hologram nightclub. That was fun.
Uh-oh. Tim Baum says Borg fatigue. Borg fatigue. He should have like a
I get
green
it.
alert because they have
I
like
would
that
have
green light.
Yeah, I would have said that before I watched the Prodigy episode.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of where I
think-
was at too. Like in Picard,
Yeah.
it was fine. It was okay. They did
Mhm.
some things, but didn't need it.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta have
Yeah.
faith of the writers room, Prodigy writers room heart.
Killing it.
I do trust them implicitly. Whatever they've got planned, I know that they've got this and it's going to be incredible.
Mhm.
Well, and isn't that refreshing to just have faith in the writers and be
Yes.
like, you know what? This is your journey. You're creating the show. Take us for the ride. And it's
Yeah.
so nice
Yeah.
to feel that about a show.
And to know it's going to be so freaking good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that they
Yeah.
know all of their Star Trek.
Yeah, I feel the same way about
Yeah.
Lower Decks. Like Lower Decks can do no wrong in
Yes.
my book. It is mwah.
Oh,
It's right up there at the top.
says the woman
Well,
calling
it's-
in from the Cerritos.
It's for Star
Right.
Trek fans by Star Trek fans. And that adds
Right.
Totally.
You don't have to build trust with that. It's implied because you know
Mhm.
they're one of you.
Right. Yeah, they're geeking out just as hard, if not harder, because they're doing Star
Yeah.
Trek all day, every day. But yes, it's in good hands, and that is comforting.
Yeah.
I feel like they could get lost down the wormholes or the rabbit holes when
That's
they're
what
like,
I always am like,
when they think, I wonder, could we do an episode in which the Borg attacked or whatever? And then they have people like looking it up and they go, ooh, this race is kind of cool. Because next thing you know, it's 5:00 on a Friday. They're like, wait, we haven't written this episode. We just went down this rabbit hole down memory alpha, whatever.
That maybe that
Going
is a
down that
problem in
rabbit
the
hole.
office. Who knows? I would love to know their process, like how they
Me
break
too.
stories, the whole what you leave but left behind thing. Like if they could just record that and then show us after the fact, that would be very
Mm.
satisfying.
it's amazing. And
Yeah.
also like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who just watches all 800 episodes like over and over and over and over and over for forever. But I'm just like, that said, like wherever I'm at in the rewatch is fresher in my mind. I'm like, how does they keep all of this information fresh while they're writing it? It's amazing.
I don't know. They
Mhm.
managed to break some algorithm though, just because there was a point where Star Trek was feeling a little stale. Like
Mhm.
it did need a break. And now, I mean, maybe it's the fact that we have so many different shows that are doing completely different things from one another, and yet they are still unified somehow. That's just such a fresh take. It's something new, it's something different. And even if you aren't a big fan of one show, well, you've got all the other ones, and you've got the ones that have come before. And I
Mhm.
don't think it's a bad thing that Star Trek
Exactly.
is doing so much at once.
Well, and I feel like
Yeah.
each of these shows is giving Star Trek and Starfleet us a glimpse from a different perspective. Each show approaches it from a different angle from people who have not been in Starfleet and are learning what that is, to lower decks who are, not the people we usually see stories about. And
I just have to share this hilarious message John Lutton just sent me that says, I must split. My friends who are over are not as fascinated as I am.
About gingerbread cookies and the
If you
Borg.
have friends over, I don't recommend you have Star Trek and chill playing.
You watch your mouth. It's the other way around. If you have Star Trek and chill playing and you have friends come over that don't like it, maybe you need better friends, is what I say. If they don't want to hear about gingerbread cookies and Star Trek,
what's wrong with these people?
And root beer cookies.
Shame.
So funny.
Who doesn't love root beer?
How dare you?
Besides
we've got
Sirach.
a poll going on right now, which is like neck and neck. It's how do you feel about the Borg now? Are they scarier and cooler than ever before? The same as always, or Borg fatigue? We already know that Tim is one of the people that said Borg fatigue, but there are a couple. Right now, it's 9% say Borg fatigue, and 45% say same as always, and 45% say scarier and cooler than before. Let's end it right there as a final. That is a good one.
Nice.
What an exciting poll that was.
And
am I
again,
right?
it's 99% always.
I know. YouTube is weird. You would think that Google would understand math, especially simple arithmetic.
I know the poll thing not adding up drives me insane. Go an extra significant number.
Maybe they just want to save that extra percent so that they can be like a fence sitter. And so they could just be like, well, maybe there's 1 more percent out there. You don't know.
Yeah.
I
looked, me and my brother looked up like how many people in the world have hazel eyes, and the percent was like basically like 20% of the poll people would have no eyes. Like it only added to 80%. It's just so I hate when polls don't. But at least like the 99% makes more sense.
Our friend Wardogheim in the live chat is doing my job better than I am. He says, who hasn't hit the like button? Mr. Google Pants needs those for his analytics. Yes, everybody please go ahead and give this video a like. And also later on, you can give some comments in the comment section below. But for now, just hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. And I was thinking, I'm worried. Well, I don't want to open up this can of worms, but I'm worried about Sirach's responses. I was going to say when he first sees the Borg, and what is it, like the end of season 1, or is it the beginning of season 2?
Isn't it a 2?
Season 2.
Yeah, it's really early, and they got all these tubes, and they look terrible. And he's going to see that and be like, "This is the Borg. They look terrible."
Who are
but the other thing I'm worried about is even before that, the first episode, when we start playing Encounter at Farpoint, I feel like within 7 to 10 minutes, he's gonna be like, what have I done?
Yeah.
Now, honestly,
there are parts of that first season. They're a little rough.
It's so bad it's good.
You might have fun with it, like where you can poke fun at the bad parts a little bit. Some of it is inexcusably bad.
Yar.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait until you get to Skin of Evil with Denise. Oh my god.
Oh my
god. He's gonna be mortified.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. And also it is like basically it is Jake Sisko's the Sisko's origin story once you get to like season 3.
Yeah.
And he gets to like
359.
And like there was an episode on Deep Space Nine or 2 or 3 and Ensign Rowe. I think it'll be really good.
Yeah.
I love the Ensign Rowe stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melissa, what do you think? How do you think Sirach will react in the first 10 minutes? I can just picture him. How do you think he's going to react when he's watching Farpoint and he's like, oh, I could have sworn I was going to ask for an apple, or you didn't have an apple. And that's the moment where I go like, what am I watching? Me personally,
but he
it's
also
that
loves
moment.
Data.
What do you think, Melissa?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to be very diplomatic because that's the way Sirach is. He's a very diplomatic fella, and yeah. He'll find value in it.
He also has seen some episodes because he used to say like his neighbor used to have it on when he'd go to his neighbor's house to play.
But was it the first season?
No, probably not. But I feel like it's like special, like novelty enough.
Actually, there is a poll going on.
Oh yeah, on Twitter.
Yeah, check this out. The Seventh Rule puts out a poll that says, how do you think Sirach and Denise will react to watching Star Trek TNG's first episode, Encounter at Farpoint? 4.2% of you said disappointment. 15.7% of you said confusion. 30.1% said joy. I sense great joy.
That's what I said.
Yeah. And 50% of you, see, look at that, YouTube. It adds up to exactly 100%. 50% of you said laughter.
But here's the other two things. So he also has a crush on Troy. And he also O'Brien's in that first episode. So
Anne-Marie was the one that says, I sense great joy.
That was very clever.
Great joy and gratitude.
Like most low-hanging fruit.
Oh, and Melissa says, Peldor joy.
Nice.
Anyway.
I have a feeling there might be a lot of nostalgia going on for Denise Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
completely.
Which will be so much fun. Yeah. It'll be fun to see her watch it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And she was there as an adult and will like have really cool memories to share too. Plus, obviously, we know it was so tumultuous behind the scenes in those early episodes. If you've seen Chaos on the Bridge, the 455 documentary.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Which is one of the best documentaries of all time.
There might be more to that news item about Chaos on the Bridge someday. So everybody just stay tuned. Let's put a pin in Chaos on the Bridge for right now, but there might be more to that story soon. I know, but you never know. Timothy Baum says he'll look at Marina and go, that's my onesie.
No, at first she's cheerleader in space.
They can have a group.
I always liked her hair though.
She's so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Troy.
I just wanted her hair for forever. Troy is like my fashion icon from when I was little.
When in the first seasons when it's up and
the bun head.
Yeah, I like.
Looks like it's straight from TOS.
It's like a proto Janeway bun. It's not like it's no pompadour.
Yeah,
it's almost ballerina-esque.
Yeah, but Tuvok would have yelled.
And she's in the leatard, so
exactly. She's ready to do a pas de deux at any minute.
Well, then she'd have like beads and stuff in it.
Yeah. Tuvok would not be letting her get away with accessories on Voyager.
No way. No religious exemption.
Even if they're religious.
That would not be happening. I'm personally a fan of the later seasons. I like the nice long hair.
Hot blue dresses.
The curls, the natural curls.
Yeah,
that's
Troy
right. The natural curls.
But either way, Troy was always a hot number. She's always gorgeous.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true. Always.
Especially right here. Here it is.
Blue dress or pink dress? Oh.
Boom.
Yeah.
There we go.
She wears the uniform well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
it
prefer
just feels weird to see her in uniform.
I prefer formality. What's the Jellicoe line? I prefer
you don't have
something like more formal, something on the bridge.
An air of formality or a certain formality, I think is what he says. But these shoulder pads, God, she's just going to a football game. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
She has
it was the early
90s there.
Yeah, the thing I don't miss about 80s and 90s are the shoulder pads. Oh, so glad.
You're going to see so many shoulder pads in season 1.
Yeah.
And
Romulan
chest
episode.
pads on like Data, right?
I loved when Nana was just on the Seventh Rule last week, and she was talking about like wearing the uniform for the first time because of what it was in like When It Rains. And when she's going to Cardassia to teach them how to be resistance fighters. And she said, like, at the fittings, she's like, get these shoulder pads out of here.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
Didn't need it.
Yes.
No, she didn't need it. She looked amazing in the Starfleet uniform. Ah, amazing.
Wish that would have happened sooner.
One Trek fan says, I remember the first time I heard Marina Sirtis speak in person, don't we all? She says, I was ... shocked. I do adore her, but I was expecting Troy, not Sirtis. And Marina is sassy. The first time I saw Marina,
so sassy.
it was a convention in Sacramento, actually. And it was, it had Marina Sirtis, Michael Dorn, and Jonathan Frakes. And Frakes was on by himself, but Dorn and Marina were on together. And I was like, wow, these guys are freaking funny. And Marina was so sassy and so foul-mouthed and talking so much shit to poor Dorn. Like somebody was even like asked a question and they're like, Michael, you're such an inspiration to me because I'm legally blind and I know you're blind in one eye, but you are still a pilot. And then Marina goes, oh, bro. What the hell? That's not Troy at all.
Not at all.
No, she was completely different. She's completely different than Troy. And I love her foul mouth sassiness.
Yes.
Love her for it.
That's the thing.
Love
the
it.
Foul mouth. Because I met her in a bathroom in Chicago at a convention.
On purpose?
And no, accidentally. I didn't stalk her or anything, I swear. But, no, I couldn't get the paper towel roll, and she's just like sitting there. And we can't get the paper towel out of the container. She's just like, shit. And I'm like, you're Troy.
The crazy thing is,
cursing out this paper towel holder.
Here's the other crazy thing about this story is that my friend Bree Belke, that's exactly how she met Kate Mulgrew in the bathroom at a convention where the paper towel wasn't working.
Wow.
That's how I ran into J.J. Abrams, but no paper towel.
Tell us about the paper towel. There.
No paper towel. I was handing him the paper towel and I was your towelette, sir.
At all.
Yeah.
I wasn't really.
Aaron
but I did meet him right outside the
story
bathroom.
about similar to that in the bathroom where he met John Bon Jovi. And yeah.
So if you're wanting to meet the Trek stars, hang out in the bathroom for a little bit, you'll eventually run into someone.
As a pleasure of a kitten, and just
all
you'll
that
be
tells
good.
me is if I'm ever famous and I gotta go pee, I'm just gonna use a tree. I don't need people approaching me.
In the story was in episode 11 of Seventh Rule.
Check my texts while I'm at the urinal, please.
Really?
Well, and then that is another funny little tidbit about Aaron is that this is why he never used the public bathroom. When he had to use the bathroom at a convention, we'd always have to go back to the room.
Oh no! All the way up.
Yeah.
You know, it's true.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I was at the Rio and I was like, it was like 2021 when there wasn't that much food. So I was like hanging out like way on the other side of the Rio, and it was late at night. And I see Roddenberry like run over to the bathrooms, like way beyond everybody else. I'm like, see, everybody's doing it because it's so weird for them to like see people in the bathroom. It's smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the live chat, let us know who you have met in a bathroom. Wait.
Yes,
what
please.
Famous person you have met in the bathroom? Let's just keep it to that kind of story.
Let's not get too graphic.
You're just kind of sitting there and you're like, I don't want to say anything. Don't say anything. Just wash your hands and leave. This will be a great story for your grandkids.
Joyce DeWitt.
No way. Janet from
Three's
Company.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was.
Did you say anything to her?
Well, she said, "Hi, how you doing?" And we were washing our hands.
You know who I ran into a bathroom actually was Rowdy Roddy Piper, and he was the nicest guy. And I was so happy, and I felt like I don't need to talk to you in a bathroom. And it's okay, bro. But because I felt like I'd be making him uncomfortable. But he was like, "Hey, how's it going? Good to see you." Like he was like, he wanted to just hang out and chat.
So
what a
cool.
nice fella. But Joyce was a nice lady as well.
She was a very nice lady. Yeah, and very short.
Yeah.
Very short, but yeah.
That was like the episode
awesome.
of Three's Company when Jack Tripper, I think Janet's character was getting married. And so he was going to say a speech. He said, okay, I'll keep it short and sweet, just like Janet. I remember that.
Oh,
So she must be short. And she went, oh, I think it might have been the last episode.
Really
They're crying. Or something.
Janet was short too.
Who was?
Jack Tripper. I met him. He was moving his daughter into my dorm like sophomore year, a few weeks before he passed away.
Aw.
I mean,
I miss
he
him.
definitely wasn't tall.
Did you guys see him in Sling Blade? I think that's the best movie ever.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my
I've seen
gosh.
that movie.
It's the best script, best directing. But I swear, I think it might be the best movie I've ever seen.
Billy Bob
honestly.
Thornton's in that.
Yep.
Okay.
Dwight
yeah.
Yoakam, who's like some country
Oh.
singer guy.
Yeah.
But Dwight Yoakam was freaking incredible as an actor in that movie. I had no idea. But yeah, anyways, really, everybody in the live chat, you gotta back me up. Nobody on this panel's seen it other than me. You gotta back me up. It's an amazing movie. It's really good.
You got to see this last comment of Travis Taylor in the live chat. It's so funny. I met Peanut Hamper in a bathroom in Chicago, or in a soap dispenser. I had a lot to drink. At first, I was like, "Wait, funny. In Chicago?"
Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to hang out in the bathrooms more often. I've not met a celebrity in a bathroom. Really? I did, however, ride the subway once with Wee Man from Jackass. Okay. That's my one claim to fame.
Cool.
That's as close as it got.
You got to go to places that are really tiny, because we went to for anyone familiar with New York, Anne-Marie, I'm looking at you. There's the diner where they created Seinfeld, or they got the idea for Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
We were sitting in there, and all of a sudden Allison Argram, who played Nellie Olson on Little House on the Prairie, just walks by, and it's such a small space. We were like,
okay. One time I was getting my nails done, and I saw David Tennant walk by because he was here for a Comic-Con, and I was like, "Oh, trippy." And he totally was wearing like a
hello.
Like, what? Okay.
I did see
I would die. I would actually die.
I did see Keanu Reeves on the subway once.
No kidding.
Now
I think I speak for all of us. I think I speak for all of us when I say, "Whoa."
I know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, and the people around me were saying, "Whoa, that's Keanu Reeves! That's Keanu Reeves! That's Keanu Reeves!"
Whoa! Awesome. Mae Borello ran into Sally Kellerman and Nichelle Nichols in the bathroom at STLV.
Oh,
wow!
At the same time.
Oh my God, that's what I wanted. That's amazing.
How about we all just do a stream from the women's bathroom at the Rio next year?
Yes,
I think we can make that work.
I think we have
surprise guests
who just walk in. We don't know.
That's our new show.
It'll be
oh my God.
We can get kicked out so fast.
Yeah, but it's a hell of an idea.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it is the Rio. Maybe we could get away with it. Who knows? Wait until it's later in the night. Everyone's a little
right? Maybe people won't care. Oh, Katie, I think we should talk after the show and start plans.
We'll set it up.
Yeah.
Anybody can get
in the foldable chairs.
Just the two of us sitting in the bathroom. Oh, hey, look who's here. Hi, how's your day going?
In here, which is weird,
God, how
it's
awkward.
A women's bathroom, but oh well, come on.
Yeah, right. We're having a little party. It's a potty party.
Wow, a potty party.
Ew.
Will there be snacks? Ew.
Ew. Urinal cakes.
No, let's not.
The only snacks I'll have there is a York peppermint potty. Am I right?
Okay, I just have like one
chocolate chip urinal cakes and just have it be delicious.
They're not as good as you think.
Yeah.
They're drenched.
Oh.
Urinal cakes that smell like Andy's mints.
You have a ladle in the toilet. You just, all right, who wants some more? You got some prison punch going on.
Who wants soup?
Disgusting.
Oh no. Okay, we've gone too far.
Looks like Mountain Dew, but it certainly doesn't taste
times.
like it.
We do have a
That's
poll,
a slogan
everybody.
for something, Katie.
We have a very wholesome poll in the live chat. The question is, Sling Blade. The options are, yes, I love it, or it was okay, or I didn't like it, or I never saw it.
That is wholesome.
Very
That's
wholesome.
as wholesome as Little House on the Prairie.
Go watch the movie. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my never-ending list of movies that I just never get around to.
No, there are like so many movies with the word blade in them that I'll never see.
There's way too much content to be watching. Like, I can't keep up. I really can't.
Totally.
Yes.
I mean, right now it's all Doctor Who and The Crown.
Yes.
And whatever new Star Trek out.
What doctor are you on?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I just
Okay,
put
who are you on?
here. So I'm on series 5, which is obviously Chris Matt Smith. But okay, so last night I was watching.
Ryan is recusing himself.
So of course I had to go online and buy merch for Rory's stag.
Yes.
I just
Yay.
I bought magnets. Okay. And then I kept watching.
Yeah, bitch.
And I went so heartbroken. And I'm like, please be like Star Trek where no one really dies for forever. But we'll see. But
my God.
so I'm gonna get the stag merch next week. I can't even wait. And then also I've been wearing my Bad Wolf bracelet everywhere. For my like
nice
bracelet. But
I do love the puns.
Shark, you've gotten through. Who's seen all of Matt's run in this room? Has everyone seen all of Matt's run?
I have.
Okay, there is
a
certain thing you have to do when you go to Central Park next time.
So like, I can't wait. I mean, at this rate,
You're
it
gonna
depends how much Crown I
freak.
watched tonight. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to watch more Capaldi tonight. This is great.
Oh, Capaldi with Bill is one of my favorite companion doctor couplings.
I don't know who that is yet.
I do like Bill too.
I'm still on Clara.
So many people have complained about Bill, but I liked Bill.
Bill was perfect for him.
Well,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Wilf and I'm so excited. So much. I want to say
Katie.
this so much.
I know. Sorry.
Thank you for not spoiling anything.
Yes.
Spoiler.
Jim, yes, we did lose Ryan. He does not want to talk Doctor Who. No. He's over it.
I was trying this new
They're so related.
feature.
It's so much fun.
What was the feature?
There's a new Q&A feature that's right next to the poll feature.
There was a question. I was like, is this a direct
really?
message from Ryan?
Which could be like double your fun.
Hey.
But we got to figure out how it works.
Yeah. Because
it just said you asked the question and then I didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah, it says start a Q&A and answer viewer questions live. So, well, yeah, obviously live, bro. This
So when you write it, are they just
That's kind of
assuming
cool
that we're going to listen to you and put it in the live chat? Because it's like not a special.
No, I'm trying it right now because it
Thank
says
you.
ask something.
I just did.
And yes, I do.
But you already asked something.
Yeah, well, that's because I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll answer your question with a question.
Perfect. There's a word for that. What's that word? Answering a question with a question.
Lawyers.
Psychiatrist.
Annoyance.
No, there's an actual. All right.
How do you feel about that?
Somebody in the live chat totally knows this. Mayutix.
Did it work?
Yeah. This method of answering questions with questions in order to let the questioner realize that he can find the answer by reasoning. Oh, no, that's a different kind of way to do it.
I'm pretty sure it's just a game on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I love that show.
Questions only.
Me too. So good.
I had a Brazilian friend that used to always call it Whose Line Is This? And we would watch it together.
Oh, I love that.
It's so wholesome.
Great.
Okay.
Cute.
So, I see. So here's something interesting. So on the back end, everybody's like, this got real boring, guys. But on the back end of our YouTube thing here, it doesn't actually show the questions. But if I go to the front side of the YouTube page, I could see it. People are asking questions. Let me try over here.
This does not make much sense. YouTube, you need to get on your game a little better.
Especially because couldn't they just do this not in the questions portion, but just in the live chat? Yes, love Doctor Who. Chobowan says, Who doesn't like Doctor Who? I mean, OG, who is amazing. The profanity says teased.
It's test.
Melissa Longo says, yes, I do. Timothy Baum says, where did Ryan go? War Dogheim says, only if it's Tom Ba.
Tom Baker?
Tom Baker, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just Rosie 5 says, do you see this question? Thanks, guys. This is helpful. Choba1 says, does a set of all sets contain itself?
Oh,
I don't know.
that's
That
deep.
blew my mind.
That's deep.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
Melissa's got a
Bigger
riddle
on the-
for Melissa's got a riddle for all of us.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Hang on. I have to read it again.
I've got it memorized.
You too.
Because I thought about it. I tried to answer it.
It was a riddle that I heard when I was a teenager, and nobody else was getting it, but I was the only one who guessed the right answer.
Oh, wow.
I figured out the right answer, and so it's my favorite riddle for that very reason. So the riddle is: poor people have it, rich people need it. If you eat it, you'll die. What is it?
Oh, meteorologist Katie, you have to use the function, the hand raising function.
Oh, right. Where'd it go? There we go.
Should we wait for the chat to catch up, or just?
Yeah, do you really know it, Katie? Or are you
I know
guessing?
it.
Let's hear
I
it.
know it. It's nothing, right?
Yes, that's yes.
I
Very
am
good.
running on sugar and adrenaline. I'm slap happy, and I know little things like that.
Yes.
You got it going on.
It's the life, man.
Yeah.
Just Rosie 5 and Aaron also got it. Well done there. Because they say poor people have nothing. Rich people don't have nothing, right?
Need
Need
rich people
nothing, right?
Need nothing.
Because they don't need anything.
And if you
you eat nothing, you will die eventually. ... Eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Travis Taylor and JR Poole are saying spam.
Oh,
If you eat it, you'll
That's
die.
pretty good.
well, yeah, you might.
Although I submit, if you eat anything ever, you will die.
Good one, right?
It's true, you
Eventually.
will.
Touche.
This is true.
I
Wait,
just
who's-
killed that conversation.
13th Doctor.
Yeah.
Death.
Okay. Oh wait, so
Well, that just slowed us all down. We're thinking about that now, Ryan.
yeah, sorry
Okay, I'm
about that.
caught up.
Oh, were you guys done talking about Doctor Whom?
We can be for now if you want.
No,
Dr. Who?
I get to meet Jodie Whittaker in December.
Oh,
That's my last
You
little thing.
do?
She's
When?
coming to
Jodie
Columbus
Watley?
Comic-Con.
Oh, she's great. I love Jodie Watley.
She's gonna be
Cool.
she's gonna be in Columbus, Ohio, and the voice actor for All Might's gonna be there, and Shatner's gonna be there. Like, they have a killer lineup, and so I'm meeting
Wow.
up with my friend from Sioux City who has one of the doors from the TARDIS, and he's had every actor sign it. And this is like one of the first
Wow.
big times she's been accessible in the US. So we're gonna meet up in carpool and go to Columbus to meet her.
Oh,
That's
cool.
awesome.
Oh,
That's
So for anyone
is
who's
awesome.
into it, fly to Columbus, Ohio. It's not for the
Man.
football, it's for
Actually,
the fandom.
I'm considering.
the Glorious Trexperts are going, and they're like hosting a bunch of like meetups and stuff with whoever.
Oh, I gotta do that.
Yeah, it sounds like tons of fun. I heard about it on their podcast the past few weeks.
I'm gonna
Nice.
check them out.
Those of us on the West Coast, Jodie Whittaker will be at Gallifrey in February, and tickets are still available.
How many Gallifreys are there? I feel
Mm,
like
the
that's
one-
happening every
the
few
The one,
months.
it's the one
No,
during
it's
virtual
every year.
I feel like it was just a couple months ago.
No, it's
No.
It was
always,
all wacky because of
it's always
COVID.
in February.
There's
Yeah.
like Long Island Trek or something about Long Island Doctor Who. That's like
Ice
a few days, the weekend before Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving is Chicago, and then Gallifrey's in February.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
now
considering
I'm
going,
looking at
but
all
it is a
this.
bit
Belfry sounds
like
amazing.
I just want to meet Jody and say hi. That's a lot of
Mhm.
money just for that. But it is a fun
Yeah.
convention. I have just kind of like crashed in at the hotel and hung out with people. That's a great way to do it. If you can't afford to
they
do the
got-
convention itself.
What, they got Jody, Colin Baker, Janet Fielding,
Quite a
Sophie
bit.
Aldred. Like, there's a lot of big hitters coming in.
Yeah.
There's a Colin Baker and a Tom Baker. Oh my goodness. Count me in.
Lots of bakers.
There's a
Yes.
Studebaker. Got 'em all.
Well, if you really want to screw with yourself, David Tennant
Bakersfield.
married the daughter of the doctor and then had the daughter or the doctor's
I
daughter
love
while
that
also playing
so
the
much.
doctor's daughter.
It's so cute.
That's
Oh
a
my
mouthful.
God.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
It's so
Mhm.
cute. Plus, I love
Get your
Phil Davis so
screwdriver
much.
out. Your sonic screwdriver.
If we ever do a Doctor Whom show, we should all drink screwdrivers then.
Call me the
Okay,
second you think you're going to do
is
that.
brilliant.
It's a great
I will
idea.
actually drink alcohol for that.
That is so smart.
Still not worth
I will
it.
be in pain, but I will enjoy.
Screwdrivers are delicious. You'll have a
That's
good
an
time.
adorable idea.
And they're easy, right? It's just orange juice and vodka, right?
Here's
I
the
mean, it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
That's it. Very
quick
simple.
and easy.
More
Quick.
juice.
And easy. Hey, so in case we hadn't mentioned it before, everybody, when you get a moment after this show is done, please go over to the Seventh Rule Indiegogo campaign and donate something, pledge something, make it $1 just to show your support. Maybe you don't have a lot of money. Maybe you don't even like the Seventh Rule. That's fine. I barely like it myself. Just kidding. Love it. I'm like, I can't even like say that because then somebody could just clip the one thing. Shocking. Ryan says he doesn't like.
You're done now.
Yeah.
Destroy you.
Yeah, fired.
That's how this
But-
shit works.
But yeah, please just go over and donate a $1 just so that you could show your support. And so you could say, hey, like,
Mhm.
we want to, it's like a show of support. It's like a thing
Yeah.
that people like to do. And we really appreciate.
Now, do you have like a
share it.
mailing thing? I could mail you 100 pennies. Really show my support that way, or is it all
Ye-
digital?
Yep. It's going to cost too much in shipping. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
That's what I was thinking.
More for
Pal.
shipping than the actual donation.
Right.
Yeah, by far and away.
Or at least share it on your favorite social media sites.
Yes, exactly. That's the
Yes.
thing. Like,
There you
hey,
go.
if you can't afford $1 or you don't feel like it, that's okay. Just share it with your friends. We'd really appreciate that. Thanks very much. Kathy D says, I will do that, Ryan. And Jim Westbrook says, I did that pledge already. Thanks, guys.
Aw.
And
Yay.
Kathy
done.
D also says, excellent idea, Ryan. Screwdrivers for the Doctor Whom show.
Yeah.
How do we make them sonic though? Like, do we make instead of orange juices, like is it Tang or something?
One of those like
Kinda
Add some
spacey.
zest.
No,
Well,
you
add
need something
cubes
that
that light up.
vibrates. You need something that
you
vibrates.
just stick a glow
That's
makes
the
stick
it-
in.
vodka.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
those,
Well, I was
those like
thinking-
light
Noise.
up ice cube things.
Oh, that works too. Or maybe
Yeah.
add carbonation.
Ooh.
Hey, our good buddy
Bubbles.
Dr. Mohammed Noor is in the
Bubbles.
live chat, everybody.
Ooh,
We were
He is.
singing your
Hello.
praises,
thanks.
good doctor.
Mohammed.
Aw.
Du-du-du-du. Seventh rule.
Hello,
Everybody,
sir.
Mohammed, everybody was clamoring. They're like, we want to buy that cool hat. And so we gave them
Mhm.
your address and told them it was a store.
There you go.
So they'll be
Oh,
there
no.
first thing in the morning.
You'll have people lined up at your garage.
Tim Baum says, I love Tang.
Tang is still a thing, right? I haven't had it
What
in.
is Tang?
Do you, really, you don't know?
Oh,
Oh, Katie. Oh, honey.
It's like
Okay,
Meteor.
if
Can we
you-
call you Meteor?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Tang was made because of sending the astronauts, like there was like an orange drink instead of orange juice.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Space
like
shuttle.
So it's
powdered,
like spacey, you know?
it's like
Yeah.
powdered
Okay.
sunny delight,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, gosh, this
Yeah,
sounds
more or
awful.
less.
Oh,
That's
Here's
what I
a
remember.
refreshing French summer beverage. You know how some people do like the Arnold Palmer, which is
Yes.
iced tea and lemonade, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that.
the French folk, and my mom used to do this for us when we were kids, but you get like that powdered instant iced tea and the powdered Tang, and you mix that up, and then you add water to it and the ice cubes, and it's just like this nice, refreshing
Powdered
orange
Grand
iced tea.
Marnier.
Hey.
It'll make your nose bleed, but you know,
That's cool.
it doesn't really, Melissa. It was delicious.
But you'll have a good time.
I was gonna say that actually
You
sounds
drink it, you
pretty
don't snort it.
yummy. But
I try it.
I liked it.
sounds actually really good until you said it makes your nose bleed.
Mhm.
Why does it do that?
Why doesn't?
What's your favorite kind of Tang? Mine is a 67 Mustang. Am I right?
I'm
Hardy har har.
Anyway. All right. Well, Shar, did we give all of the information on your Zocalo show that could be given out, or was there more to this? You said you just started. What is this, like episode 2 or 3?
Yeah, basically, like we did the pilot and then we've done the first 2 episodes. So it's still very young in the series if you want to watch with us. And the way you get to it is you go to patreon.com/mission log. You join the Patreon. You can do so for as little as $1 a month. It's pretty cheap, but there are higher tiers and you get more perks that way. But yeah, if you don't even listen to Mission Log, there's a great thriving community on there right now. We're talking anything and everything, sci-fi, food, kitties. We've got tons of kitty photos. We've got all the good things. So if you're looking for a community, especially in the age where it seems like a lot of people are exiting Twitter and you're looking for a way to connect, this is a good way to do it. So give that a try. And thank you.
Question. So like when you guys are live, do you have to do that, like you join with camera and audio and then you mute yourself and just watch you guys, or is it like live chat, or how does it work?
It's more of a live chat. So anybody who wants to turn their camera on can. You don't have to, but it's a discussion with all of us who are present there.
Wow.
So it's not just me and Norm jabbering the whole
How
time
many
like it was
people
on
are
our
green
YouTube.
and how many people are purple?
Oh, we haven't gotten to that episode yet,
Okay.
but we are doing Born to the Purple next week, but just purple.
Yeah.
You guys,
Okay.
I totally forgot again that I want everybody's help in deciding which He-Man shirt to gift to myself. Here are some, this website, I feel like they should pay me, but this website is so cool. Check it out. Look at all these good things, right? These are all like the He-Man and She-Ra ones, right?
Ooh.
Look at, first of all, this one's
What about
good.
Ram Man?
Eternia Jim. That's a funny one. With
That is
Skeletor. He's
Oh,
like,
you have to get you have to get the one next to it. Duh.
and then he's He-Man says, call the vet because these puppies are sick.
That's hilarious.
But I really love this Triclops one because the
like that
color
one
is
too.
great. This like kind of fire orange with the green. He wasn't my favorite bad guy. He was one of them. But that's a great color.
But it's an interesting shirt.
My favorite bad guy was probably Trapjaw. That's a pretty fun one with the green background and the nice colors there.
Man?
No, Anne-Marie. There's no Ram Man.
That's the one I'm buying you for the holidays.
No chance.
Oh, there's a Christmas shirt.
What
What the heck? Did they do a Christmas special or something?
What is this website? This is amazing.
I told you, man.
They have Star Trek shirts. I'm just looking it up. There's one that says Trek or Treat, and it's a candy corn for the Delta Shield.
Oh, this 80s one. I was actually on this week looking at their Gem and Hologram
that one
t-shirts.
has the bad guys on it.
It's got the bad guys behind the good guys. See, kind of.
Yeah. But
Weird.
I looked at the bad guys first because they're bigger.
Yep. Orko,
Nice.
no chance. No chance am I getting this one. No way for Cringer. Sorry, guys. Sorry, dudes. Evelyn, that's a good color though. I like that.
It is
That's a good shirt.
Ooh, it's the bad guys. Look at these guys. Ah, shoot. Okay. This looks like it's choosing for me. Anyway,
Rapjaw.
That's
So-
cool.
$40.
I know that's the thing is I was like, are shirts $40 nowadays? Is this what's going on with our world?
Actually, that's
Are they really?
Like, yeah.
Because I'm still stuck in high school where I feel like shirts should be $20. Like you go to a concert and you buy a band shirt and it's like $20, or a really good one.
No.
The base of a shirt now, just a blank shirt, is $20 now. To get it online. Yeah.
Is it cashmere?
No, but
that's disappointing.
This is standard price for a good quality t-shirt. Otherwise you're and then to add any embellishment on it, it jacks up the price.
Oh, there was a question in the live chat earlier, actually. Will the Tasha Yar logo be on sale in the 7th Roll Teespring shop? Which I'm like, oh yeah, I actually need that.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Nice.
Who's asking?
I can't remember who asked. It was like back in the beginning, and I was like, oh yeah, I need that on a slouchy sweatshirt. And then also, we'll like do our goodbyes at the end, but the Introverted Republic, where you can like sign up for the newsletter to find out about like Melissa's new merch. It's just amazing. And like last time, like I went on it again this week to see there's new merch from when the last time I was on it. Make sure you check it out.
Can you tell us what that new merch is, Melissa Longo?
Well, it's more from my silhouette collection. There's Picard, Make It So, and Guinan, Listener, and I'm going to have to make a Tasha Yar one now too, as well as a Jake Sisko, which has been in the works, but my brain is farting on that one. But yeah, so there's silhouette collection, and then the Dancing Goddess collection is up. Is some drawings I did about goddesses dancing.
They're cool.
And I've been wanting to get them on merchandise for a long time, and through this new website, I'm able to do that. So put them on a shirt.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Yeah.
So everybody in the live chat, we do have the poll now, and it's going to be our last poll because we got to run. The question is, which shirt should Ryan get? Here is the orange Triclops shirt. Look at how cool that looks. I freaking love it. There's also the green Trapjaw shirt. This one also looks really cool. And I think he was basically my favorite of the bad guys. He looks really cool. He's fun. Or there was a cool one over here. Where'd it go? There's like the Skeletor Eternia Gym one. There it is. Skeletor Eternia Gym. Right here, 1983. And then I don't know about this one, because then the He-Man puppies. Anyway.
And also Mohammed reminds everybody that some of the Indiegogo perks make amazing holiday gifts.
Yes.
Especially like the month where you get to like send your friend to a round table. Like,
yeah, that's great.
I was definitely eyeing those for presents.
I just want to show people these things because I thought I was showing before. This is the orange Triclops shirt, which looks gorgeous. Here's the dumb He-Man
like
puppies.
The guy joined a cult.
Here's Eternia Gym with Skeletor pumping weight, pumping iron. And then up here
you're getting the puppies one.
No, where the heck did Trapjaw go?
I just feel like the orange might be more your color.
And then this green, awesome Trapjaw one, who was my favorite bad guy back in the day. But I did like Triclops a lot,
I just thought you'd have to walk around wearing this ridiculous puppy.
I like the bad guys more than the good guys when I was a kid, for sure.
Can you imagine if you saw someone in the wild wearing that Colivette?
In the wild?
These are sick.
I think I would. And I think I'd be like uplifted I feel like my day would have gotten better.
And walk the other way.
You guys, we got to close this out. We've been talking about cookies, and Char's freaking starving. Okay,
I really am.
Yeah.
I
know. If I wasn't so hungry, I'd go make cookies after this, but no.
Nice.
Later.
Okay, so Meteor, can we call you Meteor? Meteorologist Katie, can you tell us where we can find you, or where you'd like to be found or promoted?
Yes, well, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at weather_Katie. I'm also so many random fandoms on YouTube, which we are going to be coming back with our Order of the Blue Lotus Avatar stream next week. Both of me and Brandy moved for the past few months. So we finally are getting our act together. And they have a new show that's going to be coming out that I can't say what it is yet.
Oh boy.
But it's going to be cool.
When will you be able to say?
I'm hoping probably in December we're going to launch it.
Cool.
Cool.
And Shar, besides killing it on Mission Log, where would you like to be found?
Well, for the time being, I'm still on Twitter, and I'll be there like for a while, like assuming Twitter exists by next week. You know, who knows at this point? You can find me at the profanity. Like, I have no idea what's going to be happening. It doesn't look good though, guys. And I did sign up for a Mastodon account. I've not done anything with that yet.
Mastodon, the metal band?
It's some other social network. I haven't completely figured it out yet. I signed up and I downloaded the app, but I haven't really navigated yet or followed anybody. It's kind of like a Twitter replacement for those who are looking to get away from Twitter. And there's a lot more, like, it's a more open source. It's not controlled by any one party. They do not sell your data. So those are decent features.
Nice.
Where to go? Somebody asked if Triclops is a Freemason. Oh yeah, John Patrick Green says, is Triclops a Freemason? Yup. I heard that too. Totally a true thing.
Wow. Yes.
What about you, Anne-Marie? Where can you be found online?
Oh, Twitter at Anne-Marie Siegel1.
All right. And Melissa Longo, besides the Introverted Republic and all of its fun wares, what about you?
At Melissa Longo on all of the stuff. Well, not all of the stuff, but the three big ones for now.
You guys, by the way, real quick, everybody at home, after this, you can go over to the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, check out the Hageman brothers on the Seventh Rule. We talk about Prodigy episode 12 with Bonnie Gordon, myself, Sirach, and them. Next week at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday, we'll have episode 13. We'll have a very special guest for that one, not just Bonnie Gordon, but probably, I hear, Mr. Aaron Waltke, because he wrote that episode. So we're very excited to have him. We love that guy. Also on the Seventh Rule, that is this coming Sunday at Deep Space 9 a.m. Pacific. That's Deep Space noon Eastern time. We will be releasing our first segment review of Where the Heck Are We right now? It is Deep Space Nine Season 7, Episode 22, Tacking into the Wind, with Kitty Swink, of course, who played that great Vorta. She also plays Minister Roseanne, I think, the Bajoran in like the second season.
Sanctuary.
Excellent.
Sanctuary. And then on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern time, also on the Seventh Rule channel, we've got, where are we now? Season 7 of Deep Space Nine, episode 18, Till Death Do Us Part. Melissa Longo is there. It's going to be a fun time. That's on the Seventh Rule, of course. Then on Tuesday, it's going to be the main viewer. There's going to be some crazy announcements, so stay tuned for that. And also, Falling Tower is doing 80s sitcom month, so be sure you go check those out. YouTube/Falling Tower. The first episode is up already for 80s sitcom month, and it was, refresh my memory,
Married with Children.
Married with Children,
Yes.
with actress Lila Shacker. And next week on Wednesday, we've got Family Ties on Paramount Plus with actress Bridget Fitzgerald. So check that out.
Family Ties so much.
Nice.
Wow. Check it out. See if we did. That's it, everybody. You can find me on what is it? Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I don't even understand Instagram, but I guess I'm there. Indiegogo, yeah. But that's Seventh Rule, Falling Tower, and Virtual TrekCon right here. Thank you all for playing with us. Please, when this is over, hit the refresh button and leave some comments in the comments section below. Thanks for hanging with us. The poll question ends, and your answers are 13% of you said green trap jaw shirt. 23% of you said orange Triclops shirts, my two favorites. 26% of you said the He-Man puppies, and 36% said Skeletors Eternia Gym.
Cool.
It is pretty dope,
cool.
that one.
Anne-Marie, can you screenshot that for us?
Oh yeah, you know I screenshot all the polls.
That's so you say.
I do.
Anyway, Thanks very much, everybody. Enjoy your dinner, enjoy your weekend, and have a really chill time. We like having you around. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.